got money. You kind of got to have it to be it. You feel me? So any of this money, because the best tricks in the world got money. You kind of got to have it. Y'all hearing that replay, or is that me? So
yeah.
Money, because the best tricks.
I thought you were still talking.
Nah, I'm tripping. I'm like, that replay, or is that me? So
yeah.
Money, because the best tricks.
I thought you were still talking.
That's one of the last two that came up. It's got to be one of the last two people that came up. I got to mute y'all YouTube.
Let me mute Lamar. Hold on. That's Lamar. Lamar got the whole he.
I'm like,
Lamar must be goddamn double streaming the episode.
I'm already muted, man.
Looking like Kasim Senior.
but
Kasim Senior is crazy. Go ahead, Tommy.
No, but I think a lot of that is, even when you talk that happy wife, happy life stuff, like a lot of that comes from that. It's, oh, what can I?
Oh, the road done got Tommy.
Tommy, we can't. Check. I think you good now, Lamar. Tommy, you back?
I'm good.
Yeah, you good.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if Tommy is. Can we hear him? Tommy, you on mute. There you go.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. No, it jumped to the radio. No, I was just saying, like, that mentality of happy wife, happy life, and it pretty much F my happiness is all about, like, that's that mentality. That mentality of shit, it's going again. It pretty much F my happiness is all about, like, that's that mentality.
Can you share my screen, Hap?
Oh, yeah, I can. It's Lamar shit echoing. Lamar, something is echoing crazy. Like, it's the best, worst echo I've ever heard.
Yeah, I've never heard a replay like that.
Hey, there's a shit you. Lamar, that's what your audio is doing. What the video is doing, your audio is doing.
That's a fact, though.
No, for sure, because it's echoing like 3 different times.
Like, it wasn't doing it. This Tommy started talking and started doing it.
It was Groundhog Day, 3 seconds.
That's crazy.
Now you're trying to talk and he's muted.
You muted.
Got that internet, boy. Good gracious.
Hey, what about now?
Oh, there you go.
Is it okay now?
Check.
Okay, what's up with the disrespect?
Yeah, okay, I don't hear no replay now. I think you're good.
Nurses
you go.
and social workers.
Social workers? I mean, it's one man in there and 30 women.
Yeah. Motherfucker that saved our lives.
Who?
It's okay. But y'all, when y'all want to delete those stuff, y'all go to them, right?
No, nobody goes to a social worker.
Social workers.
No. You go to a psychiatrist or a therapist for that, brother.
You go to the firearm store.
Okay, when you come from COVID, y'all came to the nurses, nigga. We are more intelligent than y'all guys. You might move up here. I don't know when you fucking.
You say that one more time.
We finna do this. We finna do this because first off, all of y'all start wiping ass. I ain't never had to wipe no grown man ass, so don't brag about that. Now you got to make it to.
You're right on that.
Man, that shit crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Right, it depends on the money.
Shout out to the male nurses though, man. Shout out to the male. Them niggas, listen.
For real,
hey.
what's up with disrespect for intelligent people though?
No, we trying to understand where y'all fall in the category. Nobody's saying nobody's smart. There's a little, that's soft. You know what I mean? Like it's just the mindset.
Like shaming the smart motherfuckers.
No, not smart. The soft motherfucker. Like
nurses got women. We got the women doing dumbass. Come on, think about it.
what? Go, Lamar. Go. Go.
Women are in nursing, right?
Yeah.
It's more intelligent. Well, what I'm saying is, our black community, anybody that's intelligent, not a piano mover, or if I can make you dance or something like that, we're not respected. You know what I'm saying? And we blame about the community. Oh, we suffering. Yeah, y'all suffering because y'all barbarian. Like you got fucking acorns in fucking inside your head. Show respect. Is somebody intelligent? They're a doctor or a lawyer, or they use their brains for
lawyers
to get advanced in life.
Sorry, Lamar, before you finish windmilling, nobody was talking about them being intelligent or not. We're saying what category do they reside in based on how they view and operate in the earth. So what will happen if you're a nurse, you tap into the specific traits that
saving lives is how intelligent. No. Yeah, and Kobe, y'all ass were hiding in the house.
Slow down.
We were risking our lives for y'all niggas ass.
Slow down.
But now you say, oh,
slow down. Y'all had to go to work.
Oh, they not
important. Y'all wanted to. You needed a job. You had to go to work, right? And we appreciate y'all going to work, doing what you always did to save lives.
Not really.
Right? But
no, we didn't have to.
Hold on.
No, we don't have to.
Slow down. Come on.
No, we didn't have to. That's the problem.
I'm gonna ask you.
We can stay home.
I'm gonna ask you one more time because there's no need for this conversation to be a mess this soon, right? It doesn't even make sense. What I was saying was we're not talking about how intelligent they are. We're talking about the result, the characteristics that come out from doing those jobs. Like, for instance, as a nurse, the compassion is probably higher. You know, the care for others, the selflessness is probably higher. But based on the character traits for each male personality type, those type of characteristics fall into beta male. So it wasn't about intelligence; it's about how it was categorized. Go ahead.
So is no? Check it out. Is Jeff Bezos a beta?
He could be.
I'd put my money on it.
What about Bill Gates? Is he a beta?
Could be.
I know they beta billionaires. Yeah, alpha males living in fucking their parent basement. It's a joke to me because it's like, oh, I'm an alpha male living pianos and shit. But this nigga is a brain surgeon. Oh, he's a beta. I'm better than him. There's no such thing. You're not better than somebody that's more intelligent than y'all.
I don't think it's a better or worse. I think it's just a personality. It's a characteristic. I don't think it makes you better or worse. I think it's just what you are. Now, as it relates to your job, I don't know about all that, but I'm just saying I think that just relates to, like, that was my problem with this space is a lot of the times they speak as if everybody can be an alpha, and it's like, no, you got to have different. Okay, go ahead.
Well, listen, this space. I ain't even come from whatever this space is, right? But I like where you go understanding it, like where you going, Tommy. But I don't know what Lamar is even attacking. He just having his own conversation, and his
feelings hurt about something. You know, he a nurse. That's why he like fuck everybody in this. Hey, Lamar, I got a nursing degree
you
too.
Said that. No. You said about nurses and social workers, the people that saved y'all fucking lives. Y'all attacked them, right?
No. That's what he's saying.
No.
Lamar, so Lamar, wait. Well, let's level set. So Lamar, what did you hear that was said, and maybe we can get proper context.
I apologize for that. I just know you was about to answer, but he don't give a damn what. No, none of us is saying. He just want to get his shit off.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. So he needs to let us know what he heard, so we can know what he's addressing or what his issue. Because we didn't shit on no profession, brother. We didn't shit on any, especially anything of intelligence. So what did you hear that got you here?
Okay. Well, I heard him say, well, if you're a social worker or a nurse, then you must be insufficient as a man. That's not true.
What are you talking about, Lamar? No, I did not.
That's not true. You got to be a beta if you take care of. If you save lives, you got to be a fucking beta.
Nobody said that.
It's a joke to me.
What the fuck? What's happening? Nobody
I think I know what's happening. Lamar,
Hey,
do you associate
okay,
the
I
beta?
apologize now, but
I
I
didn't
know,
say
but
that though.
run it back, okay?
I didn't say that though. There was no
No,
need.
I'm a nurse and I risk my life for the saving motherfuckers like y'all. But what I'm saying is, it's a disrespect for me to go out in COVID and risk my life for motherfuckers think it's not worth it. That's what I'm saying.
No, you making us look
Fucking
bad.
piano mover, I move piano, some alpha.
You making us look bad, bro.
My boy Lamar half slow.
Man, he took that personal. That's crazy.
I don't even know what he. I don't even know what he. It's hard to respond because I don't know what he's
I might
talking.
be making it look bad, but what I'm saying is, if when they show disrespect to me, I gotta show disrespect to them. No, what I'm saying is, you run it back. You said social workers, which should be not important. Male nurses should not be important.
Lamar, what are you talking about? I
It should
said,
be
Can we get
masculine.
somebody
but
else
Do
in or what? Can we?
Do you eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, Lamar?
Man.
And when you do you
Don't get him
start
started.
seeing?
you know what? Maybe he got
Yeah.
a delay. Yeah, maybe he does got a delay.
All right, let me get in
No,
here.
I got a
for
big
you.
dick and I eat fucking off.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Where we
shit,
No,
going?
man.
what I'm
Come
saying
on,
is,
man.
he just said
Where
social
we
worker
going?
nurses. Come on now.
Pause, man. Pause. Damn, Lamar, this shit. Look, you know I got a nursing degree. I got my second bachelor's in nursing.
Okay.
So you making us look real bad. I was
be
not hurt
quiet
by
right now.
anything. Said.
The only thing I want to say is, what I'm saying, I know it might be debating you. What I'm saying is, respect the social workers who saving people's lives, who trying to save people's lives, and respect the nurses that trying to save people's lives. That's all I'm saying. Even though you can pick up a rock and shit, it doesn't mean that you all that. That's what I'm saying.
Bet. So let me get in
All
here.
right, so back to the topic.
Yeah. You know what? As I was listening to it, I think that one of the issues on this topic is that the classification of males, like the hierarchy, that's natural. And we keep trying to use the socially constructed world to define that. It's never going to work. It's not about money, none of that. It's about behavioral characteristics, natural behavioral characteristics. And it's actually also about sexual hierarchy. All right. So the best example I could use for you, if one group of men and one group of women were stranded on an island, that man that they all want, that top dude, that's the alpha dude. That's the most masculine dude in the group. He took charge. He don't feel comfortable if he's not in charge. And that's all the women's natural ability to be like, I want to be that choice. I want to be that dude's wife. I'm going to cling on to him. Whatever dude those women start following around like they puppies, that's the alpha dude. It's natural. It's natural for a beta. And let me make this statement too. Betas actually run the fucking world. This alpha shit is fake. A man has to be measured in demeanor enough to accept the rule of law, right? To sit down when he's told. Like alphas and the doctors and the nurses, these are the men that run the world. They actually run the world. Alphas are very few and far in between. And if we're actually going to be honest, most people don't like them. Most people don't like alphas. They don't like them. They have to be in charge. That nigga that know it all, that'll push anybody out the way. I got this shit. Move that. Y'all don't like those alpha niggas. That's why I don't like this socially constructed stuff we put into it because it's a natural hierarchy among men. That's all.
Can I ask a question? Do you have to be one or the other at all
Say
times?
hello to
Or can
anybody?
you, what's up, everybody, too? But do you have to be one or the other at all times, or can you?
Were you raised by wolves or something?
I said, "What's up?"
Everybody.
So y'all gonna answer the
First Lamar,
question.
now you go ahead, man.
So do you have to be one or the other at all times, or can you be back and forth?
First of
you
all, how
doing?
everybody doing? I
All
want to
right.
answer that question because I was just about to say that same point.
Go ahead.
You're nothing
Bang, man, should be.
24/7. You can still be an alpha in your personal life and personal situations, but still be a staff sergeant in the army. Because people are gonna be over you. You're a staff sergeant in the Army. You got a lot of people under you, but you know the first E7s and ups and the colonels and generals, they all over you. So at the same time, you got to play your role with them because of your position. So just because you don't run everything in life, don't make you not an alpha. Cause sometimes even the alpha has to listen to somebody because that's just how life works. Like Trigger Mike said, we gotta listen to the law. Alpha don't mean you just walking around, walking through walls and through people. You know, you walk in a straight line like the juggernaut, and anybody in your way, you walk over their chest. You walk over cars. You just walking through stuff like you invincible. It's just how you handle yourself and your personal interactions, your relationships, and how you handle when people deal with you. You know what I'm saying? When you don't put up with certain things in your situations and things of that surrounding. And last but not least, a beta, the jobs really don't determine it. It's personality traits. You can be a beta nurse or a beta doctor. I mean, an alpha nurse or an alpha doctor.
But before you finish, though, you about to contradict yourself.
In what way?
Because you were saying at the job, you may not be alpha. And now you're about to say, but a job isn't a defining or a determining factor.
Well, yeah, it's not a determining factor because a job to a lot of people is just a job. You can be an alpha and still be a nurse, as long as you conducting yourself as an alpha in your personal relationships and in personal situations. Jobs, we leave jobs at work a lot of times.
What type of nurse is this?
What's up?
What type of nurse is this? Because everything can't be, y'all not going to play this game today. Everything can't be everything based on when it's convenient for someone. So for instance, maybe I could see it in an ER nurse, right? If you ever seen an ER nurse, how ER nurses respond and correspond and act, it's much different than a goddamn, what's that shit? Postpartum nurse. So if he's a postpartum nurse, sorry, he's not an alpha male. If he's an ER nurse, I'm using it to illustrate a point, right? I know all y'all expert on babies, right? I get it. I understand. But if you're in a high intense environment and situations in an ER, as an example, that man, those nurses present differently, right? I'm just using postpartum because oftentimes when women are in postpartum, it's much more of a, it's just like a calmer situation. Obviously, if she didn't go through dramatic trauma and things of that nature. If you guys ever had a kid, like postpartum is pretty chill. Like that floor is pretty chill overwhelmingly. So that's why I'm using it as an example. Lamar, there's no way you're going to shake your head. No, I got mad kids. I've been in postpartum several times. You're not going to tell me that that's not more chill than ER. Stop.
But I agree with Red Pill. Oh, go ahead.
But to reply to him real quick,
me too.
I was talking to Red Pill.
Postpartum. The problem is y'all thinking that they're gonna be okay.
You misunderstand, right? You misunderstand. This
kids is dying. I ever saw a kid.
Yeah. So what actually happens when you have high risk pregnancy, right? When you have high risk pregnancy, as an example, you know your babies aren't even birthed in the what's the wing called, Lamar? Where all the babies are born. What's that wing called?
Maternity ward.
Yeah, your baby's actually birthed in ICU.
It's a NICU.
NICU, yeah, the NICU for the kids.
No,
for the
that's NICU. That's a child that was choking on her core.
Now he's about to expose himself trying to be too smart. NICU is for infants who have already born and they're in ICU. I'm saying maternity ward is where the babies are actually born.
I can't expose myself. How can I expose myself?
When you have a high risk pregnancy, they're born in the actual ICU. So as an example, when my twins were born, it was 40 people in the room because each baby has to have their own team, right? This was because it's high risk. One of them had to be he was upside. Was it when the feet are first?
Breach,
right? And so he had to be pushed back in, and then she had to get a cesarean and then pull back out while his feet were hanging out.
You think they not shit? What the fuck, my nigga?
That's what I'm saying. Like I've seen it enough to know like there's differences with these nurses, how these nurses respond and act. You have to have different personalities of being in a specific ward. But you know what? It's my fault for using that as an example because people think they know, right? As opposed to just taking this walk with the example. All I'm saying is that those people do the same job, but they have much different personalities. Because I wanted to understand what Red Pill was trying to get at.
Can you have a chill job and still be an alpha though? Like if I have a chill job, I can still be an alpha, right? Or no?
What do you consider chill?
As you described the nursing job, somebody could be, or whatever, whichever section that you described or whatever, they could be have a chill job and still be alpha in their everyday life. Like my job don't determine if I'm. Okay, go ahead, sorry.
Well, no, CJ, I think it's an interesting question, and I don't even know if Red Pill got to respond.
Well, I was pretty much gonna say the same thing as him. Like your job don't define who you are per se. Sometimes a job is just a job.
I'm saying something. All right. Now I have to play this game.
Okay, the majority of the time, a job is just a job. You just going to collect the check.
Too much of this flip flopping. We're not really getting anywhere. So let me ask you a question. With those personality traits, Red Pill didn't trigger Mike. With an alpha personality traits,
okay,
it's gonna be good. Hold on.
Somebody, a preacher man. Lamar. Is he the alpha?
Lamar, you started off. You kind of making things go a little bit downhill. I'm not asking for your opinion right now at the moment. It was actually on Red Pill initially, but he got cut off and he obliged CJ. And I want to ask Trigger Mike the same question. Right? So just slow down. It ain't all about nursing and social workers. We respect people who do hard jobs. But it doesn't mean that you don't have characteristics that men do not put on a pedestal. We don't put things like compassion and things of that nature on a pedestal. Whether or not we should is a different conversation. So, now what am I about to ask? Oh, do you guys think that a man who has those alpha characteristics is going to be good in a job that is not challenging or anything? Like, do you think his personality type is going to fit something that's chill if that's what he does for a living or a career? I don't see those things coinciding, but if I'm wrong, tell me how.
Well, yeah, definitely no, because again, like, so the thing about the alpha is the alpha makes everything his own. The alpha takes command no matter what position you put him in. So even in a thing that may be chill or so on and so forth, right? He's going to be that person as to where everyone looks to him to be, to get shit done. Or to, because again, like I said, it's levels, right? So no, I don't think anyone is anything for forever. I think you pretty much, especially as a man and just as a person developing, you may start out as a beta, right? Because you didn't have a father, you didn't have masculine guidance, you have so on and so forth. But you become an alpha because again, you learn certain traits, and then you gain your own personal level of expertise or perfection in whatever it is that you're in. You mold that. Then you work it into your craft. And like I said, I think the most important thing just these are personality types, right? So like I say, I think one of the biggest things that people are getting conflated, or like it's like a hard thing. Your job does not correlate to your personality type. You know what I'm saying? That's fact. That's facts 1,000%. Because like I said, it's a dude that's let's say what he has a Shopify thing, right? He's a Shopify. What do they call it? Drop ships. He's a drop shipper. There's nothing alpha whatsoever about a drop shipping thing, because he literally all he does is go online, work from online, and get the connection wherever he get, and then he ships it off right once you order it. But the thing about it though, this dude is highly successful at fucking drop shipping, even though he has no one to work with or work for or anything other than just so on and so forth. Because like you said, we start getting into the other traits of determination, his willingness and drive to be successful and all these different things. So that's why I just say I think that's where we're starting to miss each other a little bit, because you can't say a cool or laid back job is not alpha. You know what I'm saying? That's alpha is strictly to the person, and then everything else comes, you know what I'm saying, around that.
Okay. So Red Pill, Trigger Mike, same question.
So I mean, the last part is what Fantastic said is what I agree with. All socially constructed things take away. We can't define any of these natural things with all the socially constructed things. The reason I use that desert island example is because when you break things down to the natural state of how things are supposed to be, that's when behavioral characteristics come out. I think the alpha characteristic that we talk about most is that they cannot help but be in control. They're not comfortable if they're not in control, right? And that's more of a natural setting. We can't really relate it to jobs because we live and we're born into a socially constructed world. So when a man starts to seek control of his environment, he will ascend to those job listings that they put under there, right? So it's like he's not comfortable. Like, what type of dude? If you'll notice, I think, Hamp, you've worked probably in jobs. You've seen the dude that can't help but talk about getting to the top, and everybody else was more laid back and reserved about their career path. It don't matter if the alpha, the beta, the delta, the zeta are all doing the same job right now. Their characteristics are going to be different on what their trajectory is going to be moving later, right? Because that's the natural proclivity of alpha. I'm burning down everything. Y'all playing around. I told you, like, everybody don't like that dude all the time. Like, dude, chill. God damn, it ain't that serious. You don't want to get married. You're just gonna roll over the earth till you get to the top. So I think in a natural situation, that's when those characteristics really come out.
Red Pill.
Pretty much like everybody said, the job doesn't define who you are in your entirety. In most cases, you could be an alpha, have a certain kind of job, but you're still gonna have that. Even at that job, you're still going to fall into that leadership role. The other nurses are always gonna come to you as the go-to man when stuff ain't right. When stuff, decisions gotta be made. People just gravitate towards you, and everything you from the leadership. But see, people think of alpha and think that chest beating caveman don't listen to nobody. That's just not realistic because you gotta be logical in this world. Just like it could be 10 alpha men up here, but we understand and respect that this your channel. So if you say something or tell a person to stop, we fall back. It don't make us less alpha because even in the world of alphas, you still understand respect and respecting someone else's kingdom and territory. So this alpha thing ain't, I say what I want, I do what I do, and no, I don't listen to nobody. We hard charging. That's why you can work any job and do it, because you understand that even though that's your core, it waxes and wanes depending on situations, because you have to make it in society. But in stuff you got 100% control of, like your relationships in your house and stuff, it's 24/7, as much as you want.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think setting matters, right? You have to have situational awareness. So, all right, let me ask you guys a question. Where do you think you lie? I want to see something. Fo, where do you think you lie?
I'm in there.
Which one?
I control every situation I'm in. Where I'm at work, at the house, whatever. I take charge in what I do. I believe strongly in what I do the first time. I don't try to second guess it. Family is first in my book at all times. And anything I do, that's the first thing I think about. Make sure that I know the goal is set, and that's the initiative. That's when I wake up in the morning. That's what it is. Everything's a take charge situation. And that's how I feel about it. So
you feel like you're an alpha?
I wouldn't say like crazy alpha. I don't know how y'all describing it, like brute force type, yeah. But I am I think I'm more logical than anything. I think more than I take, like, you know what I'm saying? There's a bullheaded approach. You hear me?
Okay. So what do you think you are?
I guess I would say that, yeah. I don't put myself on no beta side. If it's anything in between that, probably a little bit on the top tier of that. But yeah, I would say that.
Okay. Leon, where you at? Where you?
Yo, you can hear me?
Yes, sir. What's popping?
What's going on with everybody? Salute. I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of hard to follow all of them and remember it, but I just say whichever one is more like blue collar work, because I'm pretty much an average 28-year-old working, so it's not really too much to it, trying to advance in life, advance in some type of business. So it's not really, it's cut and dry with me.
Are you friendly?
I'm social. I'm not a mean ass nigga. Like,
sound like a delta.
Are you gentle?
Nah, definitely not gentle. More so,
Are you
more
shy?
so blunt. Like I'm the friend everybody come to when they want real advice. Like when your homie call you, be like, "Hey, yo, cuz, I need your information about something. Keep it real with me. I'm that homie, cause I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit with you. I'm gonna just be like, bro, you cheating on your girl, bro. She got a problem with that. You haven't fixed your behavior. If you want her to change, you got to change. I'm that type of homie.
Okay, so it would be maybe number 4, which was Delta.
Yeah, break it down again, just so I'll have like.
Hardworking, loyal, responsible, dependable, and unpretentious. Every male friend group benefits from Delta males.
Yeah, that's right on the head.
Okay, that's what she said. CJ.
Sheesh, my boy asking the real questions. All right, I'm gonna have to go with. I always say what I speak my mind. Feel me? I'm gonna tell niggas what I think about them. I'm always trying. I'm in charge for the most part. This nigga, don't play that song on me, motherfucker.
No, that's my phone ringing, dickhead.
Yeah, my family look towards me for advice.
Are you charming? Hell no.
Am I what?
Charming.
Charming and shit. Are you crazy? People love me, bro. They love me at my job. Nigga, come hang out with Red Pill saw me. Red Pill.
CJ very charming, yo, and I pause no Diddy.
Pause, no Diddy.
He said pause, no Diddy. Nigga, we went out to the club. You know your boy was snatching them up. Feel me? What else? Your boy
CJ got Riz.
He's charming.
Got the Riz like a motherfucker. Are you crazy, nigga?
That's for a woman to determine, brother. Y'all ain't gotta set me up for that trap. Y'all ain't gonna do me like Red Pill.
All right, y'all gonna see me when I come to Houston. Y'all gonna see. Feel me? But I'm gonna have to go with Alpha.
Okay. Do you lead people?
Yeah, all the time. I taught my brother and my sister how to deal. I got them got them both jobs. Feel me? I'm the youngest, the baby out of my family, but I think most of them kind of look up to me. You know, it's kind of a weird dynamic.
Yeah. I see. Remember the Titans, nigga. I know where you got
that. Whatever.
Where you fall?
I know I fall under Alpha because I get very uncomfortable in situations where I'm not in charge. Even when I was in college, every time we had a group thing, it just kind of always leaned that way. Every time we had a group project, it always leaned where I was coordinating. When I pledged Greek, I ended up being the captain. And I just coordinated everything and made everything work. I'm more comfortable in that situation. But at the same time, being in the military taught me to understand it's a time and place for everything, even while being Alpha. Because, like I said, you can't run another dude castle. You either can just leave or comply. Sometimes I'll just leave. You know what I'm saying? But with my kids and wife, it's very iron-fisted around here. And that's why, like, when people say I run on panels, I don't argue too long because that's weird to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't finna argue with no nigga. I'll say what I said. Anyway, they're definitely Alpha.
Okay. Aaron and Mr. Fantastic, we might have to recalibrate our numbers, man. Lamar, where do you fall?
Never really thought about it. I always led the pack, and I didn't choose it. There's just nobody around me to choose it. In fact, it's a fucking burden. To me, it's funny that people want to be alpha, but they don't know what it takes. So I never chose it. It was just that I'm in the front line. The people say, "Oh, you're beta because you're new." I've always been in the front line. I never chose it. So to me, it never bothered me. I never was important to me. What's funny to me is a beta could be a billionaire in the Africa be in his basement. And he penis chest. To me, that's embarrassing.
Yeah. So where do you fall?
So no, I don't give a damn about it. I never cared about it.
So where do you fall?
I don't know.
I mean, you're able to
Right,
break it.
top out. I don't know, man. I'm top out on this one. I'll let y'all choose it. But I don't think you. No. Listen. I think only your peers can choose it. Only your peers can say what you are. I think when you say what you are, I think it's a cop out. Your peers, people around you that follow you, they can tell you if you're alpha or not.
What would your wife say?
You can look in the mirror and say whatever. It doesn't matter.
What would your wife say?
Well, she said I run the house. She always run everything.
Not you whispering like that, nigga. What the hell you talking about?
I don't like being alpha, to be honest with you.
Are you alpha?
It's okay. You whisper to calm people down.
Huh?
Yeah, here in Japan,
I don't care about it.
you know that they don't yell in Japan unless they're in movies, unless they're in like karate movies. That's the only time Japanese people yell for real. Samurai movies and shit.
So is Lamar?
I agree with Mr. Fantastic. I really like him because he retired from the military. That's alpha.
Okay. So did you retire from the military? I'm trying to understand. Where do you think you fall at? You were forced to like be in charge?
I never thought about it. I never needed to think about it.
Yeah, no.
Listen, now, I never thought about it. I never need to think about it. It didn't bother me at all.
Think about it right now, brother.
Yeah,
I did what I want. I did whatever I did it. I never.
You gotta leave there with something.
I never had to think about if I'm alpha or not.
All right, so now that we're thinking about it, because I don't think we all walk around in the earth like I'm an alpha, but we're looking at the
I never had to think about it.
So what about now, though? Now.
Yes.
You think you're a Sigma?
Yes.
By his description, that's where he would fit under.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
I'm alpha, born.
Only thing is, though,
it was a
He
burden.
said alpha, though. He said alpha.
Yeah,
Lamar, you know you got that. God damn, man. How the hell your internet behind, nigga, and you a whole day ahead? What's going on with that Japanese internet?
Yeah, that's I'm alpha, but shit, it doesn't mean nothing if you.
Okay, so all right, so he's alpha too, alpha also. Trigger Mike.
It doesn't mean nothing if you.
Where you
ask people? It doesn't mean nothing. You ask people about it. You are it or you're not. Degrees.
Trigger, where do you?
He got to have like a 15-20 second delay. He delayed.
Oh no,
that's why
my bad.
He wasn't cutting you off earlier. He wasn't cutting you off earlier. It was just like that's how.
I realized that. I apologize, Lamar. I thought you was cutting me off. You got like a 10-second delay.
That day.